Every time I say the word Band-Aid, every time you hear the word Band-Aid, you just get an urge to apply some of this onto your lips. And every single time that you're finished applying it to your lips, you just completely remember to forget and forget to remember that you've just done so. Because every time you hear me say the word Band-Aid, you just apply some of this lip gloss onto your lips. And the moment you're done, you just completely remember to forget and forget to remember that you have done so. Once you know this is true for you, say the word yes out loud.
Yes.
That's right, feeling good and relaxed. And in a moment, we're in the middle of a conversation. You don't even notice that this is being recorded. You're about to be hypnotized, and you're feeling so good. And whenever I say the word Band-Aid, you just apply this to your lips. The moment you're done, you completely forget that you've applied it. When I say the word Band-Aid, you start to feel that your lips are very, very dry, and you just get the urge to apply some on your lips. And you forget the moment you're done. And whenever I say the word sleep to you, you just drop all the way down like a sack of potatoes. As we go 3, 2, 1, open your eyes. So you're about to be hypnotized?
Okay.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you've never been hypnotized before?
No.
Okay. Now, how many years ago were you diagnosed with ADHD?
Oh, God.
Do you have a Band-Aid?
13?
13 years ago?
Ah.
Ooh. No, it's all good. 13 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
And, by the way, do you have a Band-Aid?
Yeah. Do you cut yourself?
No, I'm good. So, do you have a Band-Aid?
It's too much. Hmm?
Do you have a Band-Aid?
You want one?
I'm just asking if you have a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
You have a Band-Aid?
Yeah.
No, I'm good for now.
All right.
Yeah. Sleep, sleep, sleep all the way down and all the way deep. That's right, feeling good and relaxed. And now, in a moment's time, whenever I count from 3, 2, 1, the moment you open your eyes, Brian, and you take one look at me, you just feel so happy to stare into my eyes. The more you stare into my eyes, the happier you feel. The happier you feel, the more you ask to stare into my eyes, feeling so happy. The more you stare into my eyes, the happier you feel. And you even comment to me, you say, dude, can I just stare in your eyes? I just feel so happy when I look in your eyes. And whenever I say the word sleep, you just go 1,000,000 times deeper than you are now. But in a moment, I'm going to count from 3, 2, and 1. On the count of 1, we're in the middle of a conversation, and you just ask to stare at my eyes, and the more you stare at my eyes, the happier you become. And you just tell me, dude, it's just so making me so happy to stare in your eyes. Once you know this is true for you, say the word yes.
Yes.
That's right, feeling good and relaxed. As we go 3, 2, 1, open your eyes. So you've never been hypnotized before?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
And what are you looking at?
Your eyes.
What about them?
Nothing.
You seem happy.
Yeah. 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 No, they make me happy.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's just like a good distraction, I guess. I guess I'm like being recorded, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like a familiar
Familiar errand?
familiarity.
A familiar errand?
Whatever that word
sleep,
is.
sleep, sleep. Just right. Just right like that. And as you just right like that, you just sleep deeper and deeper. That's right. And as you just go deeper and deeper down into this familiarity, you can just allow yourself to have a dream. And in this dream, you are now standing on top of a beautiful staircase. In your mind's eye, you're standing on top of a beautiful staircase, and this staircase has 10 flights of stairs down below. 10 beautiful stairs, and these stairs have such a relaxing quality to them. And now as you stand here atop the staircase, looking down towards that staircase, you now notice all the way down on the bottom a beautiful fireplace, the most beautiful magical fireplace you've ever seen, you've ever imagined. And now I notice the colors of the fire flickering, notice the colors of the orange fire and the yellow and the gray relax you even further now. And now as you stand here on top of the staircase, looking down towards the fireplace, somehow you know that you can't wait to go down the stairs. You cannot wait to go down the stairs towards that relaxing fireplace, such that in a moment I'm going to walk you down from step number 10 down to step number 1, and with every count down, you completely sink down 10 times deeper into relaxation than you were before. With every step down, you just sink and melt 10 times deeper with every step down. And the deeper you go, the better you feel walking toward that fireplace. Once you know you are ready to go into the deepest state of hypnosis, walking down towards that fireplace and say the word yes.
Yes.
That's right. Feeling good and relaxed, doing a wonderful job as we begin to step down from step number 10 down to step number 9, deeper and deeper down. The deeper you go, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you go, allowing every word I speak and every breath you breathe to relax deeper and deeper down. 8. Feeling a wave of warmth, relaxation from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. 6. Deeper down, melting, floating, dreaming. 5. 4. Now the fireplace, becoming so hot on your face as you step closer. Now notice the fire and how much closer it is to you as you're here on step number 5. Notice the colors of the fire flickering in front of your face. It's becoming hotter and hotter and hotter on your face. In fact, you start to feel some sweat going down your forehead now. Hotter and hotter, and you just pick up your arm and you just wipe that sweat off your face because you just feel that sweat. Once you know you're feeling that sweat and that heat, say the word yes. That's right, as you go down 4, deeper down, and the heat and the fire make you so sleepy and relaxed. 3, 1, sleep and relax. All the way down. From this point forward, every single word I say quickly and easily becomes your reality in this deepest state of hypnosis. From this point forward, every single thing I say to you, Brian, quickly and easily becomes real to you in this deep state of hypnosis. And once you know this is true for you, you can say the word yes. That's right. And for now, Brian, I'm going to count from 3, 2, 1. And on the count of 1, we're in the middle of a conversation. But every time that I blink, whenever I blink, you just become more and more sleepy. The more I blink, the more your eyes just begin to roll up to the top of your head. You just slowly pass out. The more you stare into my eyes, the more I blink, you just pass out. Deeper and deeper. Feeling very sleepy and relaxed. 3, 2, and 1. Look into my eyes. Feeling very relaxed. Feeling very, very relaxed. Just looking right here. Just getting more and more and more tired. More and more and more tired. As you just fall into a deep and restful sleep, 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 and relaxed all the way down and all the way deep. 1. And on the count of 1, we're in the middle of a conversation. But every time that I blink, whenever I blink, you just become more and more sleepy. The more I blink, the more your eyes just begin to roll up to the top of your head. You just slowly pass out. The more you stare into my eyes, the more I blink, you just pass out. Deeper and deeper. Feeling very sleepy and relaxed. 3, 2, and 1. Look into my eyes. Feeling very relaxed. Feeling very, very relaxed. Just looking right here. Just getting more and more and more tired. More and more and more tired. As you just fall into a deep and restful sleep, 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 and relaxed all the way down and all the way deep. Sleep, that's right. And now, feeling your jaw just slackening up, feeling so relaxed and so deep, so relaxed and so deep, completely erased, so that when you count from 1 to 10, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and this is how you count for the next few moments. Once you know this is true for you, say the word yes. That's right. And for now, you're about to be hypnotized. We're just doing some quick counting exercises. We go 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. You're about to be hypnotized. Is that correct? And I'm recording you during this, which is cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's bright, but yeah.
All right. It's all good. But and you're feeling calm.
Yeah.
And you're about to be hypnotized.
Yeah.
You've never been hypnotized before.
No.
So can you put out both hands in front of your face?
Yeah.
And can you just go ahead and count your fingers out loud as they touch them?
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10.
11.
11.
Sleep. Sleep all the way down. Just sleeping deeper. Interesting. Because when you smoke a cigarette for the next few minutes, you are going to feel that cigarette tastes like a fucking onion. The cigarette will taste like an onion. Everything about it. The smoke will taste like onion. The way it tastes will taste like onion. The way it feels will feel like onion. Everything about it feels like onion. And you just cough it up. You don't enjoy it. You think something's off with the cigarette. You think something is completely off with the cigarette. So then in a moment, you believe that we're just stepping outside to smoke a cigarette. And once you know that this can be done, say the word yes. That's right. So in the next few moments, we're just going outside to smoke a cigarette. We're about to hypnotize you, and we're just recording what it's like when you smoke a cigarette so that we can have some footage of that for when you become hypnotized and I make you quit smoking. But for now, you believe that we are about to go out and just smoke a cigarette, but the moment that cigarette touches your lips and the moment that cigarette goes into your lungs, it just tastes like onion. You cough it up. You hate it. It tastes like onion. Something's off about the cigarette, and the moment I say the word sleep, you just melt all the way back down. And once you know, you're ready to go out and smoke a cigarette, say the word yes. That's right, feeling the urge to go out and smoke a cigarette. Whenever I say the word sleep, you go all the way down, but for now we're about to go out and smoke a cigarette because I'm going to hypnotize you to want to quit smoking. As we go 3, 2, 1, open your eyes. So you're about to go ready to smoke a cigarette?
Yeah, do you mind?
Okay. No, not at all. Can I record you doing it so that when I hypnotize you, like...
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. What kind of cigarettes do you smoke?
Marlboro menthol lights.
Oh my god, menthol?
Yeah.
It's so gross.
What? I know, everyone always thinks it's so gross.
You like menthols?
Yeah. It's like a mint.
Isn't it like a black thing?
What do you mean?
Like black people smoke it?
No.
No.
I don't think so. If it is, I'm blind.
Ooh, that's a cool earring, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. No rock.
Dope.
Thanks. I always forget I have it.
Did it hurt?
No.
Mm. I can't believe so many people live in this house.
I know.
So, since when did you want to quit smoking? Is it recent or?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like when the price of cigarettes went up.
Okay. Which was like a month ago?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how many years have you been smoking for?
Since I was 19?
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, who starts at 19?
I started at 16.
Not really?
Yeah.
How long did you smoke for?
2 years.
Hmm.
How's that cigarette tasting?
Stale. Did you do something?
What did I do?
I don't know. It doesn't taste good.
Take another hit.
Did you like it? Oh, I get it.
You got it?
I get it. Yeah, this doesn't taste good.
Mm-hmm. You can actually put it out now. Doesn't taste good at all, right?
No.
So actually,
That's cool.
it's really cool, right? So this was just to demonstrate to you sort of the power of the mind
Yeah.
when it comes to breaking a habit, right? So describe the taste.
It's just like, it was like a mix between like stale and like a fucking onion. Is that what you did?
Just let it go. You
Yeah.
can just drop it. By the way, look at me. Sleep,
Yes.
sleep, sleep, and relax. Just relaxing in place. Now in a moment, as you continue to relax deeper and deeper down, I'm going to count you out of this deep hypnotic state. And all that you remember is that today we're deeply hypnotized by snare. You remember being deeply hypnotized by snare. You remember the sound of my voice. And you remember the way that you felt. And you remember how deeply you went into hypnosis, such that you remember all the little things that we didn't talk about today, like the quality of your relaxation. And you now know, Brian, that you remember the sound of my voice. And you remember going down the staircase. You remember the beautiful fireplace. And you remember the taste of the cigarette in your mouth. You remember it being stale. You remember coughing it up. And you remember how horrible that cigarette tasted while under hypnosis. And you understand now fully with your mind that under hypnosis, making changes to your habits is extremely easy for you. And from this point forward in your everyday living, you will remember how subjective and easy it was for you to experience a taste of the cigarette for what it really is. Cigarettes are actually smoke, and they're actually very stale, and they're nicotine chemicals that enter our lungs and our mouth, so that the cigarette actually tastes stale, and it tastes really gross, almost like an onion, like a fucking onion. And you remember this taste so distinctly in your mouth, and you remember how easy it was for you to just completely hate that cigarette. So in a moment, we're going to snap you out of this relaxation, and all that you remember is the sound of my voice. And you remember going deep into hypnosis. You remember the staircase. You remember the fireplace. You remember stepping out, smoking a cigarette, and you remember the cigarette being really gross to you. And then you remember coming out of hypnosis and all the little things that happened in the middle you just feel are completely remembered to forget. And you can just go ahead and just close your eyes, just remembering to forget and forgetting to remember all the little things that we spoke about today. You remember the sound of my voice. You remember going down the stairs. You remember the fireplace, and you remember the taste of that cigarette. And then you remember just completely relaxing, and you know that hypnosis is helpful to you and to anyone who wants to quit smoking and anyone who wants to quit habits, so that whenever you're ready to emerge out of this state of relaxation, you can find yourself now imagining yourself back on the bottom of the staircase now next to the fireplace, and you feel the heat of that fire on your forehead now, and you feel the beautiful flickering colors, and you look up at the stairs up above you at the 10 stairs. You remember these 10 stairs, and once you know you're ready to step out of this relaxation, in a moment's time we're going to count from 10 up to 1. And with every count up, you come closer to reality, remembering to forget and forgetting to remember all the little things. You remember a beautiful staircase, you remember the fireplace, you remember the cigarette tasting stale, and that's all you remember for today, as you just remember to forget and forget to remember all little things. That's right, and when you emerge out of this hypnotic state, you're going to feel wonderful. You're going to feel like you had a beautiful 5-hour nap and a great 1-hour massage, a great 5-hour nap and a 1-hour massage. You're going to feel so good when you emerge out of hypnosis. You're going to feel like you had a great 5-hour nap and a 1-hour massage. You're going to feel great like you had a 5-hour nap and a 1-hour massage. You're going to feel refreshed and ready to hit the sack. But you're going to feel good and refreshed like you had a 5-hour nap and a 1-hour massage, not quite remembering how long this experience took for you. You remember the sound of my voice. You remember the beautiful staircase. You remember the fireplace. You remember the taste of the cigarette being stale. You remember stepping up the staircase. That's right, once you know you're ready to emerge out of this relaxation, we begin to step up from step number 10 up to step number 9, hearing my voice getting louder and louder. 8, feeling your body temperature adjusting to the outside. 6, feeling yourself more and more in the room you're in right now. 5, remembering to forget and forgetting to remember. 4, take a deep breath in through your nose, let out your mouth as you feel yourself closer in this place. 3, 2, and 1, open your eyes. How you feeling?
Good.
Wakey, wakey.
Yeah. Whoa.
Right?
Whoa, when we get outside?
I don't know. How long does it feel that you've been hypnotized for?
Holy shit, I don't know.
Right?
Cool.
Now, you know the feeling when you have a dream at night? You can actually look at me. You know the feeling when you have a dream at night, and the more you try to think about that dream, the more it just disappears.
Yeah.
Right? So the more you try to think about that dream, the more it just disappears, just remembering to forget the dream. So the harder you think about the dream, you can just forget that dream.
Yeah.
So what is it that you remember from tonight being hypnotized? Just try to think really hard. Look at me. Just try to think really, really hard. What do you remember to forget from tonight?
I don't.
Can you put it in order?
I remember, like, and all I can remember now is like just smoking the cigarette.
And how did the cigarette taste?
Just like an onion.
Right.
That's like all I can remember. I remember laughing.
Uh-huh. The rest just blur,
Yeah.
disappears. How long does it seem that you were under for?
I have no idea. I have no idea the concept of time. Like, I feel like it's been a while because we're outside.
You did a really good job, and you are very prone to hypnosis. The main thing that I wanted to achieve with you today is for you to basically understand how subjective the human mind is when it
Yeah.
comes to becoming addicted, even to mere thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, you're addicted to the fact that a cigarette tastes good, right?
Yeah.
But within a split second, that cigarette tasted not so good.
Yeah.
So how does that happen, right? So breaking these habits is very, very simple
Yeah.
when you're in trance, in a hypnotic trance. And it's very similar to a state of deep REM, when you're at night sleeping, right?
Yeah. It's
and-
weird because I want a cigarette, but I have a feeling of like it's just like not going to taste good.
And you can smoke it and it's gonna taste normal again. That's the thing.
Can we watch this?
Yeah, definitely. I'll actually send it to you because my phone's about to die.